start this second quarter. You excited? We're excited. Raiders in a nice spot here to put up some points. The throw is caught. And he drives this forward to the 6. Working quickly here. Murray, 3rd and goal. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Raiders can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
79 Broncos. Ready.
Nix looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you are on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just fling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that. Well, that right there, Kate, that is the epitome of trust, and trust in your big physical tight end. Throwing his way into double coverage. You may question the decision when the ball leaves his hands, but it's tough to question when it produces results like that.
Only a yard that time. It forces 4th and 1.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1.
Let's go. Go.
Back-to-back carries here. Has the 1st and more past midfield. And finally down right along that opposing 40. That'll be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock, and it keeps this drive moving.
Ready.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Stopped on the play by the rookie from Tennessee.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jacorian Bennett has it. And just like that, a very run-focused drive comes to an end that time with an interception.
You know, a lot of times, Kate, when you're finding success running it on a drive, it's because the defense is just waiting for you to throw it. And that's where they're prepared at the time. Sure enough, it's not a rush that dooms them, but a pass and an interception.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
From the 30 on 2nd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find Brock Bowers. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. From the gun, a run for White. And he's brought down for a loss. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Into the hands of Tucker. Complete. Spins out of one step. There he goes on the right side. Raiders get some late points and the lead. Carlson now to add one more. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7. The Raiders kicking team is out there and they'll boot this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Check out.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Caught, nice gain left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 31-yard play. And that'll be good for a Denver first. Shotgun snap to Nix. He put everything he had into this one. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Running it now out of the gun. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. The Raiders go a nickel on this 3rd down.
Buffalo 18.
Nix from the gun. He lets one fly deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. It's a Denver touchdown. There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find pay dirt.
Point after try is good by Lutz. And the Broncos tie things up at 14. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Back now, pressure on its way. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. This ball's cut by Bowers. And that is a touchdown! The Raiders get some late points and the lead. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Go!
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Marcus Epps making the play.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
From the 34. Cut by Sutton. It's a race down the right side. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Handoff now from the gun. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running. First down, and they go right back to him. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
65, Jack. 60. Ready.
Here's Nix to throw. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. Now Kyler. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Broncos will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. On comes Will Lutz in the Broncos field goal unit. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. Bertolet able to knock it through. And they've taken back the lead.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. Has this at the 6. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Nix off the play action. Buys time, rolling right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he found some running room for a nice gain. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Setting up the screen. Hit some space around midfield. Jukes one defender. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a pickup of 34 yards. And the Broncos will have a first down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Hauled in by Gray. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Denver first. Slot man motioned over. Working inside the red zone. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Trap 60, trap 60. Here we go, sack.
They'll throw again. Nix. This is down close. And this is down all the way to the 3. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
I'm sure Coach, play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Broncos grow the lead coming out of halftime. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Big A shoulder, big A shoulder.
From the gun, it's Murray. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage is waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. The incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Murray thrown again on 2nd and 10. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Murray on 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Gronk, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
On 4th down, here's Murray. And it falls incomplete. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. Here's a give up the middle. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Brought down by Christian Wilkins. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Nearly intercepted. Ooh, he almost had it. Couldn't bring it in. Incomplete. That brings up 3rd down. Handoff now out of the gun. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Will Lutz getting the call on 4th down to put 3 up here for the Broncos. A 49-yarder in front of him here. Bertolet able to knock it through. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, here's Murray. He's going deep this time. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. You got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Now Murray on the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. Trying to find Brock Bowers. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Well, the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up. And it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
To the air, 3rd and long. The screen pass falls incomplete. This one intended for the running back. And that brings up 4th and long.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
He's got it to his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Offense in the hurry up here. First and 10, Murray. He beams one deep right side. He's got it inside the 25. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. First down from the red zone. Catch is made in close. Touchdown. Carlson to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
They give it to him again. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Stopped by the unmistakable Max Crosby. 5 yards on the play. They could just do that again. 3rd and 2 coming up. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Play action with Nix. Completes this one to Gray. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
running back gets it on the draw. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. All right, here we go. Second down. Shotgun snap to Nix. Completed to his running back. He gets loose down the right side. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos stretch their lead on the final play of the third. And the Broncos offense isn't leaving the field. Looks like they're going to go for two. He's throwing for it. This is caught. And he's into the end zone again. So he gets them the big play touchdown. And then they reward him with a chance to add on two more. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the fourth.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. First and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Oh, he put everything he had into that. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Broncos have it as he records his 7th interception of the season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Here's first and 10 from the 34.
Here we go, sack.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Second down now, 7 to go.
Shut up.
From the 37. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Back to the well again. And he's brought down for a loss. And that run won't come close. That's a turnover on downs.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across, but there was no overcoming a front. Just as he...
Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. That's Patrick Peterson. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Nix from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 17 at the 13-yard line.
Come on, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Another try following the sack. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
And it's a nickel look by the Raiders. Third down coming up.
Here we go.
Now Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Throwing on first down, Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. They send the tight end in motion. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Raiders have some new life in the fourth. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He's on the move. Caught near the goal line. And in for the touchdown. Carlson now to add one more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Nix off the play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Cortland Sutton, the man he was after. So that brings up 2nd down.
Let's go. 19 tight. 19 tight. 18 rattle. 18 rattle. Dragon 60. Check go.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. And he'll be touchdown after a big play. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. They'll run here on 1st down. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
They motion the tight end over. Back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. On 1st down, they'll run. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Another carry for him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 1 yard on the run, so just 3 yards across those last 2 carries. It's 3rd and 7.
Go! 79 Broncos.
Man in motion here.
Ready.
Setting up to pass. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Trying to find his tight end. So they're left with 4th down here.
Will Lutz on for the field goal. A 40-yard attempt.
Bertolet able to knock it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we've got a 2-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
Tucker now on the return. A little revenge there from the coverage team after they gave up a pretty nice return.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Easy, quibble.
From the gun, it's Murray. Caught for big yards on the right side. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. So to the